Hello, good morning and welcome. It's the 6th of June and it's just after 6 o'clock in the morning, and we're starting with the AUD USD. Just like to say thank you for all the likes and the subscriptions. I appreciate them. AUD USD. We're coming up to resistance on this pair just here, bottom of the candle. I put my blue line at the bottom of the wick. There you go. But if you look across at the actual bottom of the candle, this has actually powered up a little bit. It's just dropped a little bit, but it has powered up over the last couple of days. We've got above the 50 on the RSI. I think it's got a little bit further to go. So we're just going to stand by and watch that. Euro USD. Little bit of a green candle this morning. It's about 50 pips up from my entry point here. The RSI is just bobbing along. We're below the 69.1, basically sideways motion. The big news that we have for the euro is the meeting on Thursday. So we expect a little bit of change, but not much until that meeting happens. Euro Japanese yen. We had this nice short candle, a bit of strength to the Japanese yen last night. We've got one trade into profit. That's the big trade that I've got at the top, and obviously we're looking to come down and close the gap. There we go. Nice to get that actually. Euro New Zealand dollar. We've had a bit of strength this morning in the New Zealand dollar. The New Zealand dollar has actually increased strength over the dollar. So we've got a nice short candle this morning. That's my exit point there where I got out. So I'm actually below that now. If the euro shorts and the New Zealand dollar longs, this pair has got quite a potential in it. It should go beyond closing the gap here. Might even reach recent lows, about 1.5. Yeah, 1.5 maybe. We'll see anyway. Pound Australian dollar. We're long this. We got in a couple of days ago, just got a small position. We're about at entry. We've got support just below it. I thought it might have gone a bit further, but I didn't want to miss it, so I've just got a small trade in. We've just bounced off the 50 on the RSI. We're obviously long the pound at the moment on the commitment of traders, so we'll see where that goes to. S&P 500, that's a weekly, so we will go back to a daily chart. Not much happened in the last 2 days. I was actually expecting a drop after those two candles up. I thought it might be like the dying fly, when it just gives that little bit of an oomph just before it falls on the floor, but no. I just can't believe who is buying that. We're below the 69.1 on the daily chart, but yeah, yeah, speechless. We're obviously looking down on the stochastic. The RSI is actually just pointing down a little bit, and as I speak, I think I've seen a little bit more downwards movement in it. I'm expecting that to fall. Here we go. We're long on the pound New Zealand dollar. Now, as last night, as you know, we had a little bit of strength in the New Zealand dollar. So the profit I made yesterday, I've come back down to entry. But I am expecting this to turn up. I can put a trend line down here on the RSI. Just we are long the pound So and this has had a colossal drop the last couple of weeks. So we will see where that one goes to. This is USD JPY. Obviously, a bit of strength last night in the yen. I've got all three trades just a tad into profit. So that's quite nice, quite a shock to get up to that nice long candle this morning. So I'm quite pleased with that. More so than I am with my Mexican peso. We did lose quite a lot of longs on the commitment of traders for the Mexican peso. We're now 2-to-1 short the Mexican peso. We gained a few shorts. The losing longs is not as important as gaining shorts. When you gain something, somebody puts that money there. There's been a lot of thought put behind that. Actually exiting when you're in profit doesn't actually require a lot of thought. But I'm hanging on to this. I have faith in the dollar over the peso. So there you go. USD CAD. We've had 3 short candles. The US dollar has lost a bit of strength the last few days, and the Canadian dollar is coming down with the drop in the oil price. So bit of a tussle going on at the moment. You got the dollar coming down a little bit against the DXY, and you've got the Canadian dollar actually struggling a bit with the oil price. But long term, this is a good trade. I think this support here will hold, and this is going to continue long. Silver. Yeah, well, we've had a little bit of a fall in the price, in the value of the dollar, and obviously the silver's gone up. I'm hoping it's going to reach about this blue line here, and then I want to short it back down. If it hits my resistance here again, I want to short it back down. This I see as a turning point, the blue line. Here we go. Oil has continued down. It's actually basically a little bit of support there, so it might take a couple of days just to get over that. Let's just have a look back into the history. Yeah, you got support here, support here. Go back a bit further. Where's that gone? Yeah, there we go. Woo. Yeah, there. Turning points there. So you can see the support this is getting where it is, and that's why it's stalled the last 3 days. But you know, I'm just going to hang on to it, and I think that's going to continue down. We're well below the 50 on the RSI. I want to get below the 30. See if we can follow on through, maybe even a bit lower that we got down there. So that would be really nice. Anyway, thank you all for watching, much appreciated, and see you all tomorrow hopefully. Thank you. Bye.